Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss Mendeleev periodic table for class 10th. So after the Newland's law of octave, Mendeleev tried to correlate the relation of atomic mass with their physical and their chemical property. He used the concept of atomic mass and he gave a law called So he tried to correlate the relation of atomic mass with the physical and chemical properties of a element, and he gave a law, Mendeleev's periodic law. According to law, physical and chemical properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic mass. Means physical and chemical properties vary on their atomic mass. He tried to arrange all the elements available at that time in periods and groups. First time he introduced the concept of group and period. The vertical column is vertical column is group and horizontal column is period. He tried to arrange 63 elements in vertical columns and horizontal columns. At that time, group was vertical column and horizontal column is period. According in Mendeleev periodic table, there were 1 to 8 groups presented in Roman numbers. And period 1 to 6 represent in a simple number. So in Mendeleev periodic table, we can say there were 8 groups 1 to 8 and there were 6 period 1 to 6. Further, he subdivided every group into 2 parts. For example, we have first group. So every group is further subdivided into 2 subparts. First A, first B. Similar manner, second A, second B. The elements placed on the left hand side, they were called A group, and the elements placed on the right hand side, they were called B group. So every group is further subdivided except group number 8. Eighth group was not further subdivided. Actually, eighth group contains 9 elements in 3 triads. Group number 8 was containing 9 elements in 3 triads. And he placed noble gases. And labeled it as a zero group without disturbing the main periodic table. So total we can see it, we have a 16th group in Mendeleev periodic table. 1 to 7 group further divided into 2 groups. So total group 14. Group number 8 is further not subdivided, it is a single group 15 group, and 0 group of noble gases. So what were the achievements of Mendeleev periodic table? After Mendeleev periodic table, the study of elements was so easy. It was systematic study of elements at first time in the periodic development. The group contains similar properties. Group contains elements with similar properties, so study of elements become easier. Second, he left some empty spaces for undiscovered elements. For example, in group third A, we have two examples for group number third and group number fourth. In group third, he left an empty box. At that time, that element were unknown, so he gave the name to empty box Ica aluminium. And when gallium was discovered, he actually fit in this box. He occupied this box. So today gallium is Ica aluminium. In similar way, he left one empty box in group number 4 and he labeled it as Ica silicon. And when germanium was discovered, it was occupied in this box. That was the long prediction of Mendeleev. He predicted the nature of new elements and he left empty boxes for them. And when they were discovered, actually they occupied these boxes. That was the biggest achievement of Mendeleev. So today germanium is Ica silicon. But when Mendeleev arranged the elements, gallium and germanium were not discovered, but he left space for them. That was the biggest achievement. He left boxes for undiscovered elements. Third, he introduced the concept of groups and periods. He introduced the concept of a group and period. For example, elements like lithium, sodium, potassium, they were placed in first A group and they possess all the similar properties. All are alkali metals, all form monovalent cations, all are highly reactive. So study of elements becomes quite easier. That was the again achievement of Mendeleev. And further, he placed noble gases as a zero group without disturbing the main periodic table. They in left hand side of the periodic table, zero group was introduced. So he placed noble gases as a separate group without disturbing the main periodic table. Again, one of the important achievement. So after the concept of group and period, the study becomes quite easier. And the next fourth point is he corrected the atomic masses of some elements. He corrected the atomic mass of some elements according to their position in periodic tables. Before Mendeleev, their atomic mass was accurate, but Mendeleev corrected the atomic mass of some elements according to their position in a periodic table. So these are the achievements of Mendeleev. But somehow Mendeleev periodic table has some defects. So what are the limitations of a Mendeleev periodic table? First, position of hydrogen was not clear. Hydrogen was placed in group first A according to their matching properties with alkali metals. Some of properties of hydrogen match with the alkali metals, but on the other hand, sir, on the other side, properties of hydrogen also match with the halogens. So some of properties of hydrogen, lithium, sodium match with the group number 1. Some of property of hydrogen match with group number 17. So he was unable to give the accurate criteria where to fix the hydrogen, but he placed hydrogen in a first A group. But hydrogen can be placed in group number 17 of modern periodic table in halogen group. Second, he arranged 3 elements in first A group: lithium, sodium, and potassium. On the other side, in first B group, there were 3 elements: copper, silver, and gold. But there is no correct relation between both these groups. They belong to same group, but their properties differ with respect to each other. These are high reactive metals, these are less reactive metal. So there is no exact criteria why these elements resembles with the first A group. First B elements never resembles with first A group. So it was again one of the biggest limitation why different elements were placed in same groups. Third, Mendeleev used the concept of atomic mass, and we know various atoms having same atomic number and different atomic mass. For example, hydrogen have 3 isotopes. Atomic number is 1, but mass numbers are different: 1, 2, 3. So this hydrogen must placed in 3 different groups in increasing order of their atomic mass. For example, we have second example, carbon. Carbon exists in nature in 3 forms: C12, C13, and C14. So this same carbon atom must be placed in 3 different groups in increasing order of their atomic mass. As Mendeleev described, elements are arranged in increasing order of their atomic mass. So this carbon must occupy position at 3 different places. So in case of isotopes, this law totally flopped, totally failed. He was unable to give position to isotopes. Hydrogen has 3 different atomic masses and element, but he placed hydrogen in a one group. And fourth limitation, Mendeleev law was based on an increasing order of atomic atomic mass. But at some places, he arranged elements in decreasing order of their atomic mass. For example, he placed argon before potassium. The mass of argon is 39.9 and mass of potassium is 39.1. So argon must be placed after the potassium to maintain the increasing order of atomic mass. But argon was placed before potassium. In similar manner, cobalt was placed ahead of nickel. Although the mass of cobalt is quite higher than of nickel, cobalt must be placed after nickel. But in Mendeleev periodic table, there were some irregularities in increasing order of atomic mass. That's why after Mendeleev, modern periodic table came into existence, and that was the most successful modern periodic table yet. In next segment, we will understand the modern periodic table. There may be one question from Mendeleev periodic table: what are the limitations or what are the advantages? In next segment, we will cover modern periodic table and the applications of modern periodic table. Thanks for watching.